Well, Jeremiah, just how's the team after a tough loss last Saturday?
Everybody got a chip on their shoulder. We're ready to go back, especially today, practice hard, go back over our correction, learn from it. You know, everybody kind of disappointed, you know, the outcome, but, you know, it's a lesson learned. We know adversity came, and now we know how to handle it.
Hugh mentioned pass protection issues. Did you see that? Did you feel like that was happening during the game? Is that what you saw on film afterwards?
After watching film, we had a couple of small errors. It just come to small details that we got to just finish on screen and just keep moving our feet on blocks. Just that extra effort, you know, after 3 seconds, you know, you never know. Just keep screening. You never know what the quarterback have to do or what he see. You might have late add-ups in the protection. You just got to keep screening, keep working, move your feet.
I know Tutall's a little banged up now. Who's working at right tackle besides you, and how do you think the new offensive line is going to shape up this week?
Yeah, Ronan, he's been, you know, in and out. We got D-Wade, he's probably going to slide out to the right tackle, see how that goes. But Ronan and D-Wade right now, looking forward to working with those guys, helping those guys out.
Of the offensive line, is D-Wade maybe off to the best start of the group? Is he doing pretty good so far?
Yes, sir. He's doing pretty good. He's, you know, he kind of excelled from fall camp, you know, had some ups and downs, but, you know, now going into the season, he's kind of like got back into the groove, you know, what he got to do. I know he was playing tackle, and now he moved to the inside. So kind of adjusting to guard is kind of a little different from him, a little new, so he's getting better at that.
So left tackle, left guard, and now possibly right tackle.
Yes, sir.
That's pretty
adversity.
Yeah. Is he okay with everything?
Not adversity, adverse.
Is he okay with moving around and doing whatever it takes to help out?
Yes, sir. And that helps with draft stock. You know, you put it on film, you can play all 5 positions. That's good.
How valuable is it, just from an offensive line perspective, to have somebody that can do that, that can play a lot of different positions?
Yes, sir. Injuries happen throughout the season, so to have somebody that can slide in, like D-Wade sliding out the tackle, if we, you know, like now we got Tutall now, we got Ronan play right tackle too, but D-Wade can slide from inside to the outside, from guard to tackle. So being able to have not even just him, we got Brady, he plays center and guard. Pretty much Ronan, he plays center, guard, and tackle. We got a lot of guys in our group that rotate inside and out.
Can Wade play left tackle too?
Yes, sir. That's where he started out there at left tackle.
What I thought.
How do you think it's going to work out between Tate and maybe Braden Joyner there at the left guard?
It's going to work out good. Tate, you know, he's a veteran guy. He's got a lot of snaps. He can play ball, seen ball. So, you know, he's doing. Braden's a younger guy. Hasn't, you know, played in the ball yet, but he got a few snaps the first game. So now, you know, him finally getting his chance to go out there and earn some reps and, you know, prove to you what he can show and put on film is kind of good.
Jeremiah, fans, of course, go crazy when things don't go like they want them to. From a player's perspective, I mean, you have, regardless of what happens in any game, you got to get up and go back to practice and get ready for the next one. How hard is it to do that, to put disappointment behind you and just move on?
I kind of say it's real hard. It's tough, especially like those games that you expect to win. You know you should win. You know what you're capable of doing. And just watching film and seeing the small details. And it could have been one play, came up to one possession, anything, like the turnovers, small things. Protection, run game, you know, we could have ran the ball a little more. But just come down to small detail. We just want to go back to practice and learn from that, have a grit on our shoulders and get to practice and help the defense out from what they had, and then the defense can help the offense out where we struggle with.
Jeremiah, what have the conversations been like between the offensive line and Peyton these last few days?
We'll get out there today, but pretty much just screening and protection. Also, give him a good read and look, helping him see the protection, making out calls if we can to take some hits off the running back. But other than that, communication, you know, getting better, pretty good.
Jeremiah, there's Coach Freeze in his second year. You know, some coaches say, okay, I want to get all the transfers I can, do whatever I can for this team. Other coaches say, I think Coach Freeze is more like this. I'm building a program, not just for 1 year. from a player's perspective, how does that kind of work?
Yeah, I think Coach Freeze is doing a great job. You don't find too many coaches like him that just want to come in and develop his players. Most people, they want to go in the portal and keep adding out the portal. But with Coach Freeze, he want to develop the younger guys, bring in more and more younger guys that come in, compete, and play. Because most people, they think you bring in transfer, they don't have a shot to come in and compete. The transfer probably already got the spot locked down. But with Coach Freeze, there is any coach on our team, there is no depth chart. Even for this week, there is no guaranteed starter. Each and every week, you got to go out there and practice and play your heart out and show coach that you can play, that you're ready to do your job.
You kind of wish it had been more like that in your first few years?
Kinda. I mean, it was pretty good. I came down with Coach Gus Malzahn my freshman year, and just seeing how the program is changing now, it's very helpful. It's just amazing to seeing how things are changing and all the adversity that we've been through to now. I tell fans to just stay patient. Don't just because we had this one loss, that don't mean you give up on us. I know our fans don't do that, but
Some of them do.
but if they do, I just say one game don't define a team.
Jeremiah, what was the mood of practice yesterday? Was there any increased sense of urgency?
Yes, sir. Like I told them earlier, everybody got a chip on their shoulder. We ready to go back out there. We're ready to go out there today and compete with each other, strive. Just hold each other accountable to our standard, because last week that wasn't the standard. We could have, small details, we could have did way better, but we're going to go out there today and give it our all, compete, push each other.
After looking at the film for the offensive line, what is one thing that you want to see improved in week 3?
I just want us to run the ball more, be aggressive up front, move some people. I kind of feel like we didn't move people like we should have the first week, even though, the first week wasn't, I don't want to say that, but it's first week. But we come out there, a tough team like Cal, and I feel like we didn't run the ball as much as I wanted to, or the team wanted to. But this week, I feel like running the ball more, being aggressive, knocking people out the ball, and just show people what we're capable of doing.
Appreciate it.
Thank you.